Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Proverbs with Paul in the afternoon in 2024, this rather cold January afternoon. We finished last time with Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 16, which was to do with the things that the Lord hates and that causes him to, in effect, disdain. And then he starts to break it down. And Solomon says in 17, haughty eyes, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. So haughty eyes. What are haughty eyes? They're those eyes that speak to you the destruction of another person. There's an element of arrogance and pride associated with the word haughty. They're like too good for you. They look down at you. They discard you. They are disgraced by you. All those words that portray a sense of disdain, that's what haughty eyes contain. And even though they don't speak words, they're actually saying a whole lot of things. And you can see when someone looks at you in a particular way, really what they are thinking of you deep within their innermost being. And sometimes you can look at someone's eyes and they're really beautiful. I met someone recently who has been suffering for 20 years. I looked into her eyes and she just looked beautiful, even though she was in extreme pain. And there's a sense in which there are others who are just filled with venom and aggression in their eyes as they look at you. And they don't hold fast to the approval of who you are. And even though they might be saying, yeah, you're a good boy, the reality is they're not thinking you're a good boy. They're thinking, I don't like you. You're really horrible. I wish you wasn't here. That sense of being disapproved of. That's what haughty eyes are. So the Lord doesn't like haughty eyes. He doesn't like a lying tongue. And a lying tongue is filled with venom. It's like he who speaks with false tongue is what the North American Indian used to say about the cowboy. And how true was that North American Indian as America takes hold of the land of the Indians. And we won't get into that, but that sense of he who speaks with a lying tongue, a false tongue. They say one thing, but really they mean another thing. The Lord doesn't like lying tongues, and neither does he like the hand that sheds innocent blood. There's a sense in which no one is innocent, but there's another sense in which there are those who are innocent of shedding blood. And those who shed innocent blood really are disdained by the Lord. And we need to notice and know that these three things that the Lord disdains are going to be reprimanded at the end of the age. When judgment comes and people stand before God, God is going to judge those who he finds, as it were, appalling as they manifest these particular manifestations of evil in their lives. Don't be deceived. God is not mocked, says the scripture. We need to make sure that we don't participate in that kind of action, even if we're Christians. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed. Have a great day. Stay warm, and I'll see you tomorrow.